Time to make some money. Who wants to be in my downline, motherfuckers? Yeah, pyramid it up. Jennifer hates it when I leave a mess. God, this lighting shit is hard. Can you... Hello. Okay, so I went and bought some shit. I basically copied Casey Neistat. I don't even know how to work this, but it's a camera, it's good for filming. This is a microphone. This is a lens. Someone told me to get an 8 to 18 millimeter lens, so that's what I got. Also a GorillaPod and a battery. I thought that the batteries would be charged when I bought this shit so I could just start filming right away, but that's not the case.
I think you have to write notes. Is this recording?
Yeah, I want to have a content plan. Jennifer's embarrassed. She's agreed to film me. I said that I wanted to do a video blog that was half Casey Neistat, half Gary Vaynerchuk, somewhere in between. So Jennifer, that's her, she promised to film me when I go do cooler shit than the stuff that I'm doing right now out in the world. So two perspectives, one from me, one from her. We'll match that up in the edits and see how that goes. What's the workout today, do you know?
No idea, but
So I guess the cool thing about this is you can you get to see into my life. I'm gonna transform this this boardroom. I'm gonna transform this boardroom into exercise space. Fitness. I've been doing P90X3 now for like a long time. I've done it like 6 times. It's a 3-month program. We just started it again 2 weeks ago. We're on the 3rd week or 2nd week or something like that. Basically stream it online. It destroys. This counts for the 22 push-up challenge. Military push-ups. Probably not gonna get 22. So I've been talking to a lot of business owners lately, and just people in general, like people who are trying to start their own business or do their own thing. And like, I find that people are constantly just jumping like way too far ahead. They're going like all in, 3 levels of complexity deep, trying to do 7 things at once. Just like this blog, right? Like, you know, don't just film a video. Got to convert the video into a podcast, into a blog article, and an Instagram post, a Facebook post, and then you got to drive that content towards a funnel and then build that funnel so that people get captured and you can get their name and their email, spam them to death until they buy your shit. But Jim Rohn says you can't eat 7 apples on Sunday and expect that to work. So I thought to myself, you know, if I want to change anything in my life, it's about changing one thing I'm willing to do every day. It's the things that we do consistently with our behavior, at least the things that I do consistently with my behavior that are truly important to me. And when something truly is most important to me, I'll automatically do it with my behavior. So it's a bit of a self-reinforcement loop. That's what this blog is about. I work out on average 6 days a week, 5.5 days a week. I mean, some days I miss a couple. It depends if I'm traveling and stuff like that, but you know, it's important to get a workout every day. Tony Horton says you can't, expect to offset your diet working less than half the days out of the week. You can't do it. You gotta work out every day. So I work out every day. Tonight was supposed to be a bit of time off with vision boarding. I've been collecting magazines for like 3 years, but been invited to go meet with the Isagenix bigwigs while they're here in Calgary. Apparently they think that I would make a good advocate for their brand or something. I don't know. I like their product. I like meeting people. I like opportunities to do these blogs, so it's in like half an hour. Don't get much notice. Gotta go quickly. Something tells me I'm gonna go through a lot of batteries. You recording? Things take time. You spend 15 years working on something and then you have your overnight success, but it's like, some people exercise for 3, 4, 5, 6 years of their lives before they lose all the weight that they set out to lose in the beginning. And they see this bullshit on the internet, like, before and after photos, and they think, oh, I can get that in 6 months, but I've been doing it. I've been working out every fucking day basically for 3 fucking years. I don't have that 6-pack that I set out to get when I started, but I have a whole bunch of other stuff. Like, I've learned what I'm capable of. I've learned like what I can do, and I've learned how much more prepared for life I am as a result of it. And there's all these hidden benefits I wasn't looking at, and there's like these fantasies that were occupying my vision. It's like the same in business, we all want to go from 0 to hero overnight, build this expert brand, and go build these online identities that are some, aggrandized picture of who we wish we were. And I've been running my business since I was 12, and I've bankrupted businesses, and I've fucked over my friends, and I've hired and fired people that I love, and I've created turmoil in my relationships, and I've been humbled over and over and over again. And what I thought I wanted from a business was cash, but if you just look at my life, I don't care about the lifestyle. I think so many people get into business because they want a fucking lifestyle. They think that working a business is going to somehow get them this ridiculous amount of money. My employees get paid before I do. My vendors get paid before I do. I have to work for my money, and I have to understand my margins to get my money, and I have to understand my tax plan to earn my money. And all along the way, I'm not living that lifestyle that people idealize. I'm living a life where I wake up in the morning and I grind all day doing the same shit over and over, fixing computers and helping customers sort through challenges and onboard and offboard employees and figure out how to acquire new customers and figure out where people's audiences have disappeared to because they don't know how to acquire new clients. And there's just the same problems over and over and over again. Like, if you don't enjoy the problems, like, you're not gonna get that thing you think you want. It doesn't matter if it's Isagenix, it doesn't matter if you go start your own business, it doesn't matter if you go work for someone else. Whatever it is you're gonna go do, it's gonna take time, and you have to work. And I think that work is something that you can enjoy. You can't enjoy anything if you're living some fantasy, trying to get something you haven't earned. John says, earn the right to risk. Earn the right to the things you want in your life. Well, what does earning the right look like? For me, that looks like work.
Yeah.
It looks like figuring out what I want, figuring out all the steps to get there, and then figuring out, what effort I want to put into to get there, and who I must become, and how I must transform my mind and my body, my mission, in order to move towards that vector
and to be totally detached. Like, if the results aren't what I expect, that vector has to be something I like to do, and I like to build businesses, I like to help people. I think a lot of people out there don't actually like to build businesses. They don't actually want to go take on the responsibilities of the real responsibilities, like what it takes to run a business or what it takes to go out and really serve people. It's hard. And I think if people want to do it, that's great, but it's good enough just to wake up in the morning and care a little bit more for your health today than you did yesterday. Do one more push-up than you did yesterday. Earn one more dollar than you did yesterday. Save one more dollar than you did yesterday. Just do something. Some incremental step.
Little incremental habits.
Yeah, like what I think people really need is just to give themselves permission to dial things back a little. Like, the universe isn't going anywhere. It's still going to be here tomorrow. It's okay. It's life.
It's true though, it can't be perfect or it'll never start.
No, just do something. Just do something that's a little bit different, that's a little bit outside your comfort zone. You don't have to go 20 miles outside your comfort zone in order to be successful in life. You just have to take small steps every single day. Do something every single day. Practice. There's this thing about practice. Practice. They call yoga a practice. They call spirituality a practice. I think they call it practice for a reason. We're practicing. Today I'm practicing for tomorrow, but I enjoy it.